Hello everyone and welcome back to yet another episode of Not Too Late. I'm glad to see that some of you are still spending time out of your day to watch me inflate my ego with laugh tracks and humor that won't be relevant in a month's time. So today, I have a bone to pick with my older brother Peter. I have lived my life in his shadow for 19 years and I've had enough of it. He was always smarter, stronger, more handsome, and I'm here to say that I have had enough. Whew. Wow, that felt good to say. Anyway, we've got a great show for you tonight. We got Patrick Dieterlin coming. Oh, hey buddy.
What's up, bro?
I was talking about a different Peter, man. I promise.
Yeah. I know.
One thing it seems that everyone who attends IU has in common is funny roommate stories. To showcase this, every week I'm going to read a roommate story sent in by one of you. To get your story on the show, just DM our Twitter at IUSTV Not Too Late. Our story this week comes from an anonymous viewer that said, "Last year my roommate and I had agreed that she would keep her mess on her side of the room, with my bed as the dividing line. She would pile up her stuff on the floor next to my bed. I started calling the pile Mount Kellyist, because her name was Kelly. And sometimes it would get so high that its crest would be above the top of my bed. Now, Kelly, if you're watching, I recommend that you clean up your laundry pile or your roommate might close the door on your friendship." Now it's time to give all of you your weekly news updates with our What's Up IU, where we keep you informed on all the big news stories that are making waves in Indiana. First, a U.S. News and World Report study found that Indiana was ranked the third worst state for quality of life. But don't get down, Hoosiers. At least Indiana is ranked #1 in something, even if that thing is the number of meth lab incidents per year. Last week, the Kelley School of Business's online MBA program was ranked #2 in the world by the business news site Poets and Quants. Though I don't know what a quant is, I can tell you that there is no other demographic I'd rather have evaluating online business programs than poets. I decided to write a haiku for the Kelley School of Business to commemorate this stellar achievement. Kelley Business School. Poets think you are cool, but Spia doesn't. Indiana is close to becoming the second U.S. state to ban eyeball tattoos. The process in which ink is jetted into the eyes, which makes the whites change colors, was banned by Oklahoma in 2009. So it looks like those of you who are interested will have to hurry up and get your corneas tatted. Keep an eye out for more updates as this spectacle continues. Bloomington police arrested a man Wednesday night when they noticed he had a symbol on his bag matching the graffiti found around Bloomington. 21-year-old Ricky Porter confessed to the police that the tag "Easy," written in distinct cursive, was his. After all his struggles, he doesn't want anyone else to take credit for his work. Officers later located 16 more tags around Bloomington, and as it turns out, getting away with spraying graffiti isn't that easy. Atlanta-based rapper and vocal virtuoso Young Thug has recently made headlines for plans to change his name to Sex. Following this publicity wave, Young Thug also announced that his plans to go silent musically in 2018 are out of respect, stating, "I got a deaf brother. I got a brother that can't hear or talk. So I want to act deaf for a year, so I won't put out any new music this year." Seems like 2018 is going to be the year without sex tapes. Nearly 300 acres in the Yellowwood State Forest were harvested recently, with that coming out of 6 trees per acre. This being met with controversy. Some claim that this deforestation and removal of a portion of the ecosystem is dangerous, while others say that it is not fatal to the habitat and is simply like taking a little off the top for the forest. The same people that are claiming it's not deforestation are also claiming that the melting of the glaciers is just the North Pole going on spring break. Police are currently on the hunt for a woman who stole $40 from another woman while pumping gas at the Marathon gas station. The money was obtained when the perpetrator took the woman's debit card and proceeded to withdraw money from a nearby ATM. But have no fear, everyone. Once Bloomington gets its $225,000 armored car, criminals like this won't stand a chance. That's all we have in IU News today. Now, before we get to this week's guest, let's look at our segment this week where our field team conducted some speedy interviews on the quickest bus on campus. Let's check it out.
The X-Bus is a great way to get to campus fast, in about the same amount of time it would take to conduct an interview. So we thought, why not give it a try? This is a segment that we like to call Not Too Late Exclusives. Hi. Is it okay if I interview you for a show?
Sure.
All right, cool. So we're going to need to find a place to sit down. Let's go over this way. So basically, the point of this is I'm going to ask you a couple of questions. Some of them are more hypothetical situations. Others are just kind of like personal questions. And then you just have to answer them as best as you can. Is that all right?
That's fine, yeah.
All right, cool. I completely forgot to get out my questions, so let me go ahead and do that. My mom's texting me. She's the only one that does. Would you rather wake up in a new country every morning or teleport several feet to the right every single time that you blink?
Probably teleport every single morning 7 feet to the right because I don't want to make my way back.
Well, that wasn't the question.
Well, I'm teleporting 7 feet.
Okay, well, that wasn't one of the options, but I already like that. That's great. If you were stranded on a deserted island, which famous person would you take with you to inevitably eat when you ran out of food?
I'd have to eat them.
Well, I mean, like, probably, because you're on a deserted island,
I
right?
don't know. Goodness. Jennifer Aniston?
And might I ask why?
She's pretty to look at. And
You would literally be eating her flesh. So, which of the four Teletubbies is your favorite?
Oh man, I don't even know if I remember all of them. The red one, I guess.
The red one, his name is Poe. Would you rather go deaf or constantly have Justin Bieber's song Baby playing faintly in your ears?
Deaf without a question.
Without a question. Wouldn't you just get used to the song playing in your ears?
Yeah, that's probably the scariest part.
Would you rather punch a little kid in the face or stomp on a puppy dog? Would you rather have your food scream in pain every time that you take a bite or stop eating altogether?
I'd probably have my food scream in pain.
Really, like bloody agony?
I think it would be kind of enjoyable to hear it. I think it'd be pretty funny. Like an apple just screaming out. That's what I was just eating.
That's pretty f***ed up, man. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm sorry, but I gotta eat.
Joining us this week is the man that makes this show happen. Please welcome my executive producer and creative content director of IUSTV, Patrick Dieterlin.
Hey, everybody. How you doing?
All right, so Patrick, what do you do for the show as executive producer?
What don't I do? I do a little bit of everything, but not a lot of everything. I do a lot of emailing. I get the crew together. Right now, I don't do a whole lot, in the studio because it's pretty automated right now. We have crew people that know their jobs, and I feel pretty good about that.
All right, so what would you say is the hardest part of being an executive producer for this show?
Probably, I haven't had to do it yet, but firing somebody, because it's a student organization, that'd be pretty hard. In theory, I mean, I've thought about it a couple times. You know who you are out there. But another hard part would be just communicating.
All right, so my next question is, what's it like working with me? I've gotten a lot of mixed feelings about working with me, and I'm just curious as what you think. Be honest, I won't get my feelings hurt.
Well, I feel like we have different personalities and different views on certain things, but we work really well together. We have a similar sense of humor, and I think that that's really what is good about working with you. Working with you isn't hard. It's actually pretty easy because you do a lot of work. You're a hard worker, and I appreciate that.
I
respect it.
I gotta tell you, I definitely did not ask that question just to inflate my ego.
That's fine.
Yeah. All right. So, how long would you say the show has in its lifespan, realistically?
Am I allowed to talk about our future plans? Like,
Don't spoil everything, but yeah.
Okay. Well, you have the show lined up for what, 5 semesters?
Yeah.
I think it could go 6.
Want to be graduated at that
Yeah.
point?
Yep. Tucker in the industry. Yeah, I like it.
So, like a bonus season?
Yep. Or like a reunion episode. That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be fun. So, do you have an end goal with this show, or like a primary goal with it at all?
I would really like to get Jesse Eisenberg on the show. That'd be pretty cool. But an end goal, I would say, is to get some sponsorships, some advertisers, so that I could quit my full-time student job and work just with IUSTV on the show. Yeah.
Who would you like to advertise us if you could pick any company?
Every company that just got a whole bunch of like flack from like doing something controversial, I'd like to have them come on and sponsor our show. Cause like, you know, their stock just dropped, they're feeling really low. And then we come in like, hey, student TV show, do you want to come advertise on that?
Averaging like what, 100 views an episode?
Yeah, I mean, look, it's better than nothing. So
You're right. I don't know if we get paid too much. So you said that the goal is to get Jesse Eisenberg on the show. Do you realistically think we will ever get him on the show?
Honestly, I do. Yeah. I don't think. I mean, he has a history with Bloomington, and so do we. So like, let's make it happen.
How do you think we're gonna make that happen if we make it happen?
A lot of emailing, a lot of begging, a lot of doing compromises on our parts, and the creative team for the show, to do something crazy to get us out there without breaking laws.
All right. So we're all content creators here. We've all made some content that we can look back on and laugh about. Today, Patrick has kindly volunteered to show us some of his content that he made when he was younger, I believe 2014. So before we watch these, Patrick, can you tell us a story about your YouTube channel?
Yeah, I have a couple because I like to rebrand a lot. And the one that we're gonna watch is my personal YouTube channel. It's pretty much where if I have an idea to make a video and I don't have anyone to make it with, I just throw it up there. Probably shouldn't attach my name to it, but it's...
Or your picture?
Yeah, or that. But you know what? You live and you learn.
All right, so what we're going to be watching here is Patrick's first ever YouTube video on this channel. It's a 30-second mini tutorial. Let's check it out.
Hello everyone and welcome to 30-second mini guides. Today I'm going to help you get rid of those pesky trees in Minecraft. Let's go. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is find a tree. Then you break the tree with your axe or any other block, but the axe is the best tool for the job. After you break all the wood blocks, then the leaf blocks will disappear by themselves, or you can just break them to get saplings and apples. Or you can get some flint and steel and burn everything to the ground like a crazed maniac. Personally, I like this method the best. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and check back for more 30-second mini guides. Thanks for watching.
All right, so my first question about that is the title, 30-second mini guides. After watching every single one of your mini guides, the shortest one is 48 seconds.
Is it really?
Yeah,
Wow.
So what made you pick 30-second mini guides for a series that wasn't 30 seconds long?
Before I answer that, can I just give a little like statement?
Absolutely.
Saying that I'm sorry to all my fans out there. I have not created any 30-second mini guides recently, and I apologize for that. So, you were asking about the name?
Yeah.
So there's a YouTuber named Pro Jared, and he used to do 1-minute reviews for video games. His videos are actually a minute, and I was like...
Like a minute exactly?
Yeah, well, not really, like a minute 5. Like it's not like 18 seconds over, you know?
Yeah.
And I was like, I kind of want to do something like that, but I can't do a minute because I don't want to blatantly steal, right? Steal off of his idea. And so I was like, and I can't do reviews. So I was like, you know what, I'll just do a 30-second mini guide. Like, why not? And then I didn't think about, like, I didn't think it through, like, with the production of, you know, having an end card where I say, you know, like, subscribe, how long that would take, or the intro. so it just ended up being longer than 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get a lot of likes, comments, and subscriptions off of it?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I have like 10 subscribers now, so they probably came from my other videos, but since it was my first video and I like have 5 close friends, I'd like to say that they liked it, maybe, sort of. I liked it a couple times, so.
A couple times?
Yeah.
With all your different channels?
Yeah.
So another question I have for you is, how old were you when you made this video?
It was 4 years ago, so I would be 17.
17.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, way before I thought about production as a career.
It was just in your blood, I guess, to make stellar content.
Yeah, I guess, you know. I do that on the daily.
All right, so we have one more video to roll in of another one of Patrick's creations from this time in his life. Let's check it out.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? Welcome to 30-second mini guides. On this episode, I'm going to show you how to tame a wolf in Minecraft. Let's go. First, you need a wolf to tame. After you've found one, you need to get some bones. Then, feed them to the wolf, and once you've given him enough bones, hearts will pop up around him, and then he is yours. Your new wolf can either stand and follow you, or sit and stay where he is until you tell him to get up. He can also kill zombies and skeletons. Just try not to let your wolf die, because then you might hear this sound. And that's just sad. Be sure to...
Did I just see animal abuse in the end of that?
No,
You just hit a dog with a sword.
it was self-defense. He clearly was attacking me.
He had a red collar and hearts over his head.
The hearts were not over his head when he attacked me. You don't know what happened. See, that's the power of editing, right? You don't know what happens in between cuts.
All right, I guess. So now this was your second installment in the mini guide. Did you see any exponential growth from this new video?
Yeah, actually, I did. The analytics show that this video has like quadruple the amount of views as my first one. I think low key PETA was onto me. Like they were like, "Yo, we have like red flag. We need to go look at this guy." And yeah, but they looked at it and they were like, "He's like chill. Like he doesn't make anything else, so we don't care."
So you gave up on YouTube. You didn't make enough money. So now you're here.
Real quick, can
Yeah?
I talk about the process of making the videos?
Real quick. If you go real quick, yeah.
Because I was so embarrassed to like record myself, like in my script and my voiceover, that I was like locked in my room, doors closed, you know, whatnot. I put headphones on and turned music on so loud that I couldn't hear myself talking. Because I was just so embarrassed about it.
You were just embarrassed about filming yourself in
Yeah.
your room talk.
Yeah, it's crazy.
All right.
Now I'm here.
And now you're here.
Yes.
I'm glad you're here and not doing that
A
anymore.
wise Drake once said, "Started from the bottom." Now we're here.
All right. I want to thank everyone for coming out today. We're going to go on a 2-week hiatus for spring break, but come back on April 1st to meet our special guest, Jesse Eisenberg. Have a safe spring break, and remember, not too late to drop out.